Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals to Dabbist ASMR. Today is another crafting video where I'm going to make 2 garlands for either Penpals, to send to Penpals, to send in Happy Mail. Of course, it can be used for decoration. These are both Halloween related, but the one can pretty much be applied to anything, so I hope you enjoy. Our first garland is more of just a reed decorating. The first thing you're going to need is any garland from the Dollar Tree or just like any store that sells Halloween decorations. I chose these owls. There was also ghosts and pumpkin garlands, but for like Christmas or Valentine's Day, definitely can just spruce up any of the garlands from it. So all I'm going to do is open them. Also you'll need ribbons, pair of scissors, and glue. I actually wanted to count these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a good number. And let's get them spread out. So in these, there's like a super shiny side that I'm going to decorate, and like a more, I would say, just unglittery. It's got a few specks, but it's more of a blank color. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna choose colors. I think I'm gonna stick to orange. I'm just going to get 5 equal sized pieces. 4, 5, and snip the ends. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, this does not look like 9 feet. Like, it's already got spots on it. And I'm gonna just tie little tiny bows. Now, what I suggest is, when you're at this stage, gently tug, pull till it looks good. Gently tug and pull. Then tighten, and then just keep messing with it. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but your first tie doesn't. There. And then, if it's imperfect, you just snip. See? I'm going to do that 5 more times. There. So, make your bunny ears. Then loop them. Go through the hole. Pull. Be tragically upset about how bad that was. Try again. Just because you can always try again. This isn't rocket science by any stretch anybody's imagination. Unless you have a really good imagination. And again. And so yeah, I'm gonna put the bows, like they're either bow ties or like little girly bows in their hair. That one just stuck. But what you can also do is use like a string of pearl beads as a necklace. You can use rhinestones to just decorate and add gemstones. You can do a piece of felt and make little hats or berets for them. Really, it's up to you what you decide to do with it. I just wanted to give just a general idea on how easy it is to spruce up this particular kind of garland. And it really looks more personal. Because, perfection definitely makes it more personal. You can put googly eyes right here. That'd be really cute, like giant googly eyes. That'd be a lot of fun. I don't have any though, and did not want to go out and just randomly buy things today. Tomorrow maybe, but not today. Wow. The other 5 without needing it a second right now. Well, it's gonna have to do. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like one right there, and then probably the next like here. Like that. That way I have a difference in. Why is this so messed up? Huh. Okay. Hold on, I've got the wrong side to show you apparently. There. All I'm doing is the bows. I'm not making this too complicated. And all you need to do is wait for your glue gun to heat up. So I will be back to you when my glue gun heats up. Welcome back. My glue gun is finally heated up. So I'm just gonna do it like this. For the first one, I want to just be in her hair. Just do a dot, and I'm going to clean up the glue strings. Be very careful with this. I will clean up the glue strings mostly after it's cooled down. And the next one will be down here. The garbage can. And then we'll put one back up here. Oh, that is way too big. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, definitely be careful. I use a high temp gun, but a low temp gun would totally work for this project. You would just have to work a little bit quicker because low temp cools down and hardens up really, really quickly. And then the last one, there were 5. Be up here. Just so many strings. Yeah. As I said, this project is pretty open to interpretation. There is absolutely a lot you can do with it. But just basically adding a little something, just add some more character to them. So for our next project, I am going to show you how to make just a really basic garland. This one is really good to send in the mail. What you'll need is any sort of decorative paper. It could be Halloween, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, happy birthday. You know, just really basic. But this I just thought was a nice idea. You'll need enough to make 10 circles. So I'm going to be using this. That one. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. I'm gonna grab 2 sheets of this. So we're gonna make it about 5 feet long with about a foot in between each dot. So you'll only need 5, but you want to make it double-sided and sturdier. So you'll just be pulling them together. And something kind of basic. I need at least 2 sheets though. Maybe. Definitely have a lot of this one. I really like these dots. So we're gonna grab 2 dots. Perfect. And if you were wanting to see the rest, we can totally do that. I actually used a lot of them up from this packet. I had this pad for, it's only my 3rd year with it. I'd originally bought this pack for a doll club meeting that I go to with my grandmother, and I was doing the crafts for a while, and I taught them how to make little gift bags for the dolls. And so I bought this piece of pad of paper, so they make cute little treat bags, and so I've just been using the extras ever since. And what you do is you take your magical round item, just using the bottom of a cup, and a writing utensil, and also for this project you will need a hole punch, which is technically optional, but yeah, some sort of glue, scissors, and then any extra embellishments you want. I'm probably not doing any extra embellishments today, but I grabbed wings, just a random sheet of stickers from the collection, just in case I changed my mind. There's some really cute ones, I just might use them. So, my writing utensil. Kind of failed at Circle 101 there, but it's going to be the back side. So I will just redo it because, you know, it's okay to make mistakes. You should never be ashamed of that because everyone does them. Your response to them makes all the difference. Not too happy with that actually, so just do it again. You can use anything for your round object, even like the ribbon that we're going to use for the garland can totally be used because most of those are in round containers and they're pretty good size. Like, yeah, that's literally just a little bit smaller. I didn't want to use it though because it's cardboard and I was afraid it would bend. Like right here, hit that a little bit. So I could have played that a little bit better, but we're just gonna make 5 per page, and I'll save the extra pieces of paper for collages. So there's my first one. See if she can do it a little bit better this time. Maybe even fit 6. Don't know why she would need 6 since she only needs 10, but we'll try anything once. Wait a minute, maybe. No, I don't want to risk it overlapping. So if you actually do a page that you're happy with, which I have not done so far, you can always like use your least favorite washi tape, or just tape that comes off really easy without tearing a piece of paper. And you can like tape the edges in places where you wouldn't normally cut, and then you can cut multiples at once. But I'm unhappy. Maybe this one will give me the 6 I desire. Almost perfect. A little off there at the end, but that's fine. It'll be a good one to like practice saucing on. I don't know if the pen is drying or if I'm just not applying enough pressure. I hope it's the later. Maybe it's not enough pressure. Okay, now that we have our 4 pages, traced, we'll take scissors and we'll cut them. So now that I have them all cut out, I'm going to glue them together with you know, same side on each side. And for these, I'm going to try to line them up as best as possible. I'm using just a very thin layer of tacky glue for this, because I don't want the hot glue to like bunch up. I feel like if you're just very thin layer with the tacky glue, it'll work better. I don't think I lined that up very well, but that's okay. That is absolutely okay. And then, just because perfection doesn't exist, I have to do some minor checking. So there she is. Now, I make the rest. Okay, now that I have them all glued together, I'm going to take each one and punch a hole in it. Now, I had honestly planned on showing you a lot of this, but my neighbors, children and grandchildren came over today, and they spent half the time outside yelling. So I kind of hope that they're gone now, because, yeah, they were very loud. I would also say, save the dots that you get from this, because it is going to make some very pretty confetti. Now, I don't have a bag here to throw it in. I'm just gonna use the one from the owl garland. And yeah, just made some very interesting little confettis. Now next, you're going to take your string of choice. I'm going with green just because I chose a mostly orange paper. I don't want it to fall behind while I plan on using this one. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. This is about 9 feet. Well, according to this, it is 9 feet. So, hopefully that's not enough. My goal is to do them about 6 inches apart with little loops. I'm just tying it around. Yeah, little loops. Or the first one. And then you thread it through. So there's several ways you could do this. You could just leave it like this. You could, you know, do the basic tie like that. My problem is that if people want to tighten it, you're constantly tearing at your hole. So what I recommend is actually tying a knot ever so slightly above it to make like a loop. Doesn't even need to be very big. Just something to give it a little bit more protection. If it'll tighten without cutting it completely off. Well, it's not tying a good knot. Normally this works, but I'm using like a twine because that's what I have in the house. There, that's better. I had to do a triple knot to make it not like pull down when I tried to use it. And then you go with the next color. Now for decorating these, you have several options. I'm gonna do it, I don't know. I thought about 6 inches, but I'm beginning to think that's not enough because of the knots I'm doing. It'll shorten it. But to decorate them, you can either leave them as is, which is what I'm going to do for this particular set, or you can decorate them. And what you can decorate them is you could put like a single sticker here, or you could put lace around it, or you could put scrapbook paper around it. You could use like the crepe paper, C-R-E-P-E, crepe paper, or you can use, that double knot worked. Are these far enough? Yeah, that'll be cute. Or otherwise known as tissue paper, but crepe paper is more like the stuff you use for streamers. And you could like pleat it around it. You could also put like rhinestones on it. You could make little stings. You could collage using old book pages and brown paper. You could use old Halloween cards, or if you're doing a Christmas one, Christmas cards, like that would be super cute. Just like glue the Christmas card together so it's a bit sturdier, and then leave the main image here. Like, oh no. Oh, did that thing again. Yeah, you could do the main image, and that'd be a really cute way to display old Christmas cards that passed. Then you could like put it on your tree, and yeah, you could show off all your previous Christmas cards. I need an orange one. And you don't even have to make circles. You can make them in the shapes of pumpkins. You can make a really simple ghost. That's just like a cylinder, and then you would go straight down and across. And you can make a little ghosty face. That could be really cute. You can do pumpkins, cats, bats. For that, you can find hundreds of templates online to get really basic shapes, or you could use cookie cutters of any description. For Valentine's Day, you can of course use hearts, or you can even buy the school Valentines, cut out the pictures of those. Easter, you can of course do eggs, and that would be really cute. Wow, that one's so much bigger than the rest. Hopefully he'll be okay. No, he won't be okay. Okay, I finally got this one fixed. So we're going on with the next one. Okay. So that will be the general look. I'm going to finish this up and come back and have them all together. So I know I said I was going to finish them, but I actually found out, like, I guess a tip for this project. So you get them in about where you want them, you know, not that far. And then you put your finger here. It's like you would wrap a present. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about this. And then you wrap it and keep your thumb here holding this part so it doesn't, like, try to pull it against it. And you just keep the knot going. And that makes your holes about the same size. And it keeps them about the distance you want. And that is how I would recommend to do it. Okay, I will actually be back when it ends. Okay, so I ended up using 6 of these, 5 of these. And it just makes, you know, a little garland. And then I just did the same knot on both sides. And so, as I said, I'm leaving these completely blank. But what I have done is I've taken a paper bag and I cut the exact same size circle as the rest of them 3 times. One of them being the bottom of the bag, so it was a little bit thicker. And then the sides of the bag were dark brown, so I put some of those on it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this one. And we're going to make like a Halloween ornament. And what I want to do is I want to use some of the scraps from our garland. So these are all very straight edges, I've noticed, but yeah. I don't know. We're just going to play a little bit. Art is nothing but a series of decisions. And so just not going to try to think too much about it. I need to do, I literally brought in a Pringles can so that I could make sure this glue, I put a block in it so it was a little bit easier to grab. But I brought a Pringles can in here so I didn't have to worry about that rolling everywhere. And, you know, glue stick at the bottom. And I just keep forgetting to use it. Yeah, I'm also going to use some of the stickers over there. But I probably will not use the spider rings just because I'm going to keep those for my kids at work. These have glue on them, so I'm just going to throw them away. I would like some different colored stripes going the other way. Of course, the like color difference will be... No, there won't be much of a difference because I'm going to grab these too. Have it going right down here. Across. I think right there. And so, yeah, I'm just going to make a little holiday ornament. Think about leaving the other side blank. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. placing. Let's grab one of the big chunks of orange. Oh yeah, I can cover quite a bit of orange with that piece. Or cover quite a bit of brown with that piece. I think this whole end got in here and quite a bit of this, but we shall see. Something across that's just like every color. Right across. Yeah. And then we're going to use the little bit of green that I have left from the garland to give it some, like a hanger. So, there it is. That's pretty simple, but I'll save the rest of those. Yeah, we need to put stickers on it. I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I think for this side, just to cover it a little bit more, I'm going to use one of the witches. I'll probably use witches for both sides. Put it down in this corner, and then I'll use 2 pieces of candy. One here. Some candy without purple in it, or blue. So let's do green now. Right there. And on the other side, I'll use her. I can grab her. We'll put her kind of low. And then we'll grab 2 candy corns. To kind of, oh, this one wants to come out a little better. There we go. I'll try to keep the oranges off the orange. Yeah, I have plenty of materials left for other projects. If I want to do this again, or yeah, whatever. There, and then we'll just grab our leftover twine. And that will be about it. Just trim off the excess. There's our ornament. Okay, so today we need this. Oh, already I think I'll use that. And we embellish this. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you soon, and I hope that you know how amazing and awesome you are, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.